What is up, everybody? Convicted marketer Lawrence Aponte here, and in this video we are going to be doing a project overview. We will be going over the project which is called the Mirror Protocol, which is currently on the Terra blockchain. This is a very interesting project where they are bringing real world assets. In this case, they're currently starting with stocks, and they're bringing them to basically get mirrored on the blockchain in a very decentralized manner, where you are able to have exposure to the stock market without kind of really going through all the loopholes. So essentially this is a market that's called synthetics, and it's something new that's happening in the DeFi space. And I want to go over this project and exactly how they work, and show you guys how you can actually participate or even get involved. Before I go ahead and do that though, two quick things. Number one, if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'll be posting videos like this 2 to 3 times per week, and you definitely don't want to miss out on the future content. And number two is my videos are really for information and entertainment purposes only. I'm not a financial advisor by any means. I just like to find really cool projects that are happening and kind of do a review, overview type video of them, and kind of give you guys a stepping stone in your research on whether or not you want to get involved in a project like Mirror Protocol. So with that, all said and done, let's go ahead and dive into this project. Alrighty, so as I mentioned earlier, this is called the Mirror Protocol. If you see on the screen, it's basically says mirror, assets reflected on the blockchain. Now, when I first heard about this project, I actually heard it through a buddy of mine, which then they kind of shared an article going over this project, and I thought it to be very interesting, especially with the stuff that's happened the past few months with some of the major platforms involved in stock trading, such as Robinhood, Webull, so on and so forth. So I would say that this Mirror Protocol is a clone of one of those major platforms, but on the blockchain. So that means that unlike a couple of months ago where Robinhood actually suspended trading for a few of their assets, something like that would not happen. So basically how Mirror Protocol works is it takes has an oracle that aggregates the stock prices, and then people have the opportunity to basically whitelist stocks from any market and put them on the Mirror Protocol. So essentially, you can trade Amazon stock, Facebook stock, Tesla, GMC, AMC, all these major stocks, with many more being added all the time and kind of being governed in there, which is part of the utility for the Mirror token, which we'll get on into here in a little bit. But it just basically gives you the opportunity to have exposure to the stock market without actually being in the stock market in a decentralized manner. So we're going to go ahead and go through their website. We'll look at some of their documentation. We'll go check out CoinMarketCap, and then I'm going to show you guys how you can actually earn some really good passive income by staking and governing on the Mirror Protocol. So yeah, let's just kind of jump right into their website. As I mentioned, it says mirror assets reflected on a blockchain. I'm going to have the links down in the description, but you can access their website at mirror.finance, and it's a pretty cool, simple website. It kind of just gets to the point, but if you go down to where it says how it works, it says Mirror Protocol allows the creation of fungible assets, synthetics, that track the price of real world assets. Okay, mirror synthetics are intended to be used as a key building blocks in smart contract and to bring the world assets to the blockchain. All right, so to get a better visual of exactly how it works, let's just jump right into the back office so you can see the assets that are actually being traded. So if we look, the first one here is just their actual mirror token. You can trade against that. But as I mentioned, we have GME, which is GameStop, AMC, VIXI, Alibaba. They have US Oil, Netflix, Twitter, Airbnb, Facebook, etc., right? Tesla, Amazon. So essentially, they are, as I mentioned, mirroring real-world assets and putting them on the Mirror protocol. One of the top competitors currently in the space is a company called Synthetics. So if we look at Synthetics, they've been around longer definitely than Mirror Protocol. Mirror Protocol has only been around for about 4 to 5 months as opposed to Synthetics. And if we look at some of the tokenomics for Synthetics, they currently have a market cap of over $2 billion. So if we look at Mirror Protocol, you can see they're still in its infancy at just $642 million. So I wanted to kind of jump into their back end and all their questions so you can get a better idea on exactly how this works. So if we go, before we get that, let's just kind of look at, for example, let's look at GME. And if we were going to go and let's say we go to trade and let's find GME, currently it's about $161. So if we go to, let's just go to Google and let's look up GME stock price, and we'll see the price is $158, and currently on the Mirror Protocol, as I mentioned, it is $161. So you can see that the price is very, very similar. This is actually an after-market trading. The Oracle on the Mirror Protocol doesn't update on the weekends. As you know, the stock market usually just run from Monday to Friday, 9 to 5. So I wanted to, as I mentioned, let's jump into the back end here and look at some of the tokenomics for the Mirror token. The Mirror token is basically, it's a governance token as it's being used as utility on their protocol, and you can actually stake these rewards, and you can you can stake the tokens and earn more Mirror. So I thought that it was very good because it's a way to earn kind of passive income. So currently there's going to be a total supply of 370,575,000 Mirror tokens distributed over 4 years. So you can see we're currently in year 1, and we're going to have about 183 million tokens distributed by the end of Q4. If we look at it right now, we currently have about 54 million in circulation. So it's still a low supply circulating, and overall the total supply is only 370 million, which is actually it's not that high considering. Looking more, they did do some airdrops if you had Uniswap or if you have Luna, and you stake either one of those tokens. They are giving out some Mirror, and they kind of jump into exactly how the final token distribution is going to go. You see a good portion, almost 50% of the tokens are going for staking rewards. Here 45, it's actually over 50% if you really look at it. You have 10% here, and then you have 45% there. So 55% of the token supply is actually put in to get rewards, whether you stake or not, which is something that I want to kind of jump into really quick and show you guys the opportunity you have for actually staking and earning passive income on the Mirror protocol. So if we go to the back end, I'm actually staking currently right now, and if we look at my back end here, you can see where it says stake. I'm staking some Mirror tokens for governance, just some extras that I had there, earning 28% APR. So this is your annualized return that you'll get, which is almost 30%, which is really, really good. And then I'm actually providing liquidity for GameStop, and I'm earning 275%, which is just insane. I'll be actually making some videos on how to create your wallet and how to stake and how to really earn kind of the technical side. So you could probably either get that link to the video in the description or something will pop up on this video, because the plan is to kind of make several videos covering this potential topic. So when we go to governance side, where I mentioned you can actually stake your mirror tokens and you earn mirror. So you get 28%. I'm currently just staking a very small amount because I'm saving to put on the next video when I do a bigger amount. But you can see also on governance, if you are staking mirror tokens, you have the ability to vote on different stocks, bonds, ETFs that are looking to get whitelisted. So currently there's some polls going on trying to get Shopify going, trying to get Galaxy. They recently just passed, if we see right here, they passed to list Coinbase stock. So they're going to be doing the integration of that since it has been whitelisted. So as I mentioned, 28%, this is paid automatically daily. You can see it reflect into your wallet. And then there's also the opportunity to stake and provide liquidity and earn some really insane returns on these stocks and being part of the liquidity pool and helping out the Mirror Protocol and Terra ecosystem. So currently, as I mentioned, I'm earning over 264%, providing liquidity, which means that I'm providing an equal part of GameStop liquidity and an equal part of UST, which is the stable coin for this platform. And in exchange, they're giving me 264% APR. And it's actually, if you compound it, you can earn over 1,200% in APR, which is just really insane. So as you can see, you can earn some really kind of lucrative returns. Now, obviously, the higher the APR, the higher the risk involved. There's going to be more volatility in that potential stock. So just kind of keep that in mind. I wanted to go over back to CoinMarketCap because I want to go over some more of this tokenomics and go over this price. And then we're going to go over an excerpt of a newsletter that came out several weeks ago involving the Mirror Protocol and see their kind of output on it. So as I mentioned, Mirror Protocol, there are just under $12 per token. They've been around for less than 6 months. You can see there's a market cap of over $500 million. Current circulating supply is about 53 million Mirror tokens with a max total supply of 370 million. So that's going to be eventually released into the marketplace over the next 4 years. You can see that, the price has just been steady growth. As I mentioned, they're pretty new. Their all-time high was $12.86, which is about 2 days ago. Okay, so let's go into an excerpt of a newsletter. This is from the Palm Beach Confidential. Someone shared this in the Telegram group in the Mirror Protocol. And if you're not familiar with the Palm Beach Confidential, they're basically a premium newsletter that releases reports and overviews and reviews of certain blockchain products and stocks and bonds and ETFs that have the potential for growth in the future. So I'm going to read this to you. This is from Palm Beach Confidential. It's run by a guy named Tika. And he says here, if we estimate Mirror to continue its growth at just 10% each month, we'd see roughly $85 million in fees generated on a yearly basis by December. And if we apply a 100 PE valuation to the project, knowing it has plenty of room to grow, Mirror would be worth $8.5 billion. So we currently look at where they're at. They're at 641 million. Okay, they're projected to get to 8.5 billion. Okay, that would make each Mirror token worth $46.50 $1.40, which is it's about a 5x from where it's at now, guys. So that's just kind of holding and waiting until probably about the end of year, which I do see it at least 5xing from where it's at now. It says by crypto standards, this may not seem like a much upside, but it's actually a conservative estimate. Once Ethereum reaches 1 trillion, I believe it will be recognized as a global settlement layer for DeFi with trillions in tokenized assets being traded. Okay, so if this is the case, we'll see thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of users from around the world using Mirror Protocol to trade their favorite stocks, commodities, indexes, and more around the clock without restrictions. This scenario could push Mirror tokens as high as $587 from today's prices, over a 7,000% return. So I'm very bullish on Mirror Protocol, not only for their ability to get growth from the Mirror token, but also from providing liquidity and earning these pretty lucrative annualized percentage rates. So I would definitely highly encourage you to do some more research on this project. Another thing that's really cool is that it's on Terra blockchain, but it has the Terra bridge to work with Ethereum projects, and it also has the ability to work with Binance Smart Chain. So it has that flexibility. The fees on the Terra blockchain are extremely low. They're about 10 cents or less per transaction, as opposed to Ethereum where you're paying 50, 60, even up to $100 in gas fees, which is just not feasible unless you're spending hundreds and hundred thousands of dollars. So I want you guys to look into this a little bit more. I'm going to be doing some follow-up videos on creating your Terra wallet and how to stake the Mirror tokens, along with how to provide liquidity so we can earn this. So be sure to check out the future videos. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys on the next video. Mirror Protocol, Convicted Marketers, signing off. Peace.